Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Fireworks Let's Play. And we're back inside the Tan family household. Seems like we're in their kitchen actually, and let's start exploring for evidence in this crime scene. The food on the table has rotten. There is a piece of paper next to it. My body is not gonna rotten away in the dirt. I will be like a bird, dying in the sky. Okay, poetic. Seems to be torn off a piece of poetry collection. No roads ahead. It's a pretty typical kitchen. That's a little weird. Liquefied oil? It's a gas stove right here. It's a little portable gas stove. This is the more traditional big fire burning stove. They got preserved meat hanging above. Kitchen table, fan. See what's in the cupboard. Inside the liquor jar is the photo of the family. The empty photo frame outside. Why would the picture be inside the jar? We must find a way to get it out. Let's get a chopstick. Right. Grab a pair of chopsticks. And we're gonna fish the photo out of the liquor jar. Fetch it out. There's one person missing in the picture. The mom is not in the picture. That seems to be everything in this room. We still can't access the balcony, and we don't have the keys for the other two rooms. Maybe we can place the photo back. Oh, the TV's on. No signal. Maybe we can put the photo back into the frame. And then straighten it. TV 21. Channel 21, I guess. So it's a lotto channel. We're gonna review the numbers of this lotto number. Wait, 2001? July 4th, 2001? It's so old. 718 11/18/22. Four is the special number. Dust the screen. There's a shadow behind us. Oh no, it says, why did He Guilan? Who is He Guilan? This is a new name. Why'd you turn the TV off? I still want to see the TV show. Tian Xiangrong, that's the grandfather. Oh, He is the grandmother. Right. Different surname, of course, because she married into the family. The TV is so loud. So we're seeing a scene from the past. I told you, the lottery, you're never going to hit it. It's like, don't stop. Not that much to buy a lottery ticket. Do you know how much money we have left? Last month, you borrowed your cousin 10,000, and now our family's almost out of money. He's family. I had to help. 打肿脸充胖子. This is a traditional Chinese idiom. It's slapping your face till it's swollen so that you will look like a fat man. And this might not make any sense to you, but people who are fat are from rich families, right? You have to be wealthy to become fat, especially in poor places. And this means that your family is not wealthy, but you're trying to give off the appearance that you're wealthy. So you slap yourself till your face is swollen, which is not literal. It's just basically you are taking the hardship to give off the appearance of wealth, right? Lian here also has like a double meaning between like how Asian have the idea of face, like almost like pride that you're showing off to the public. This is a pretty common saying, actually. So basically, the family's not wealthy, but he still lent his cousin money when he needed it. And police said, it's fine, give it back when you can. And the grandpa's pretty quiet about it. Once our son's job gets settled, then we can have some money. 安排. So basically, they can't find their son a job. They're trying to get their son a job, but they've been trying for years, and it seems like they've been spending a lot of money trying to get their son a job. Those at your workplace, back then, they were trying to suck up to you. Now that you're fired, they won't even do anything you ask. I wasn't fired. The country told me to retire. Right, the idea here is he probably worked for a state-owned firm, and his time was probably up, and he was let go. Plus, if we can get the supermarket started, we can still make some money. Fine. I'm not going to bother with this. Let me go make dinner. It's like, wait, telling his wife, don't let the fact that we're out of money, don't let the outsiders know that we're out of money, especially her. I'm guessing this is the daughter-in-law. I know. If people found out, where would you put your face? Right? Basically, family pride. Concept of face again. Rub it again. And they're staring at us. Okay. Even though their family's house looks pretty big, right? 气派. Looks very grand. But it seems like they have some hidden economic issues. Maybe there's even more secrets. And we get a door opening. Maybe one of those locked doors is now available. Wait, the umbrella's still here? Yes, the first door is now open, and we got one of those funeral lanterns hanging above. Okay. The calendar is in... Wait. Hold on. The calendar is June 17th, 2002. The crime happened in September 2004. Okay. And it says today's plan written down below. 月落 moonfall 乌啼鸟啼乌啼 crow sound 枫树东 east of the tree. What does this mean? I mean, the rest of the text here, if you guys are curious, I don't think there's no mouth icons. I can't point at things, but the part on the top, pretty easy to understand, right? 2002, it says 6月小, so basically June. Monday the 17th, 初七 is the 7th of the month on the lunar calendar. And if you go the row before the little box, on the right it says May 7th, which is the lunar calendar month and date. And the year with 2-character year, 2-character month, 2-character day. So those would be what compose of the 八字 that we talked about, the 8 characters, 2 characters for year, 2 characters for month, 2 characters for day, and then 2 characters for the hour that you were born on. And then in the box is a bit of a fortune. This is what's called 黄历, or the yellow calendar in Chinese culture. And basically every single day there's a fortune written down about certain things you got to be aware of. And here is something about if you don't fix the stove, then there's a chance of fire. If you don't cry in the morning, then there's a chance of major funeral. But ignoring that, the 2 on the right, there is yi and ji. On the top are things that is fortunate to do on this day. And it says 于事勿取. So if there's extra stuff, don't do it. And the bottom 忌 are things you definitely need to avoid on this day. And here it says 诸事不宜, means everything will not go well. So don't do anything on this day. And for a lot of superstitious families, it's rare now. Trust me, it's really rare. Like maybe for major occasions, like for weddings, you will look at the yellow calendar and there's going to be days that says it's fortunate, it's good for weddings, or it's good for funerals, and so forth. And there's still people who follow that, especially people who believe in feng shui would definitely follow that. Good days to move, right? There's all these things written down for that. And there's also, bad days to do those things that you want to avoid. So when you're trying to book a venue for a wedding and, you have a bunch of days that's not good for weddings and there's a couple of days that's good for weddings for those month, those days are going to be busy. Anyways, we don't know what this particular statement is, but maybe we'll figure it out. There are some books about feng shui. So basically how to place your room, how to place your family, harmony with nature. It's a very big study in Chinese culture. So the new moon on the 1st and the 30th of the lunar calendar, the full moon on the 15th and 16th of the lunar calendar, and then you have the waning and the waxing moon. The full moon rises at 6 and rises at 6 in the morning and then falls at 6 in the afternoon. The waning moon rises at 12, falls at midnight. The new moon rises at 6 in the afternoon and then lowers at 6 in the night. The waxing moon rises at midnight and falls at 12. What does that mean? I'm assuming it's going to be a clue for some puzzle. Set the time. I mean, I don't have enough clues to know what I'm supposed to set it to right now, so let's investigate somewhere else first. That's weird. Oh. We're supposed to combine the 2 clues. So we're actually, the calendar says the 17th, but remember we need to look at the lunar date, which is May 7th, the 7th day, and that correlates to the waning moon, the 3rd one here, which says it's the 7th and the 8th, and the waning moon rises at 12 and falls at midnight. So we need to come to the clock and set it to 12 or midnight. So I guess we fall at midnight. That's the tree. The moon falls. That's the clue. Crow sounds east of the tree. So go east of the crow sounds. Like moon falls. So we pick 12 o'clock for the midnight for the moon to fall. Crow sound. And then we go east of the tree, which I guess would be to the right of the tree. Lao Tian, old man Tian, I'm here. Where's the stuff? Here, it's fresh. Look at it. Ah, they're grave diggers. Well, he's buying stuff from a grave digger because 成色好 is like, look at the quality. And it must be from like official from the Qing dynasty. So I think he dug some graves and found some treasure. Okay. Bag it up. You don't want to touch it? I only help you find clients. I'm not touching these stuff. I get it. Stuff from the dead man are 晦气 or dirty. You are scared. You have superstition against this. I'll find you a client. I'll bring you to the client on Wednesday. Wait for my call. Thanks ahead of time. That's right, Lao Tian. Ever since your son got married, you stopped doing this. Why did you get started again? None of your business. I heard that you spent quite a bit of money to try to find your son a job. Although I might be stingy, but I remember other people's good... Oh my god, this is the convenience store owner. Stingy. So the convenience store owner is actually a gravedigger selling stolen artifact or dug up artifacts. And the Tan clan's old man is actually a middleman who helps him find clients. If you have any difficulty, the Tan family doesn't need money, doesn't lack money. It's just that I had an old client who was looking for a few artifacts. It's hard for me to say no. That's why I came finding you to look for you. Ah, should have said earlier. It's good that nothing's wrong with you. Then I guess I'm gonna go. So I guess the code word he wrote there is where he's meeting this gravedigger. 晦气. This means bad energy, right? Because the stolen artifact. And the artwork below the clock peeled away. And inside are a bunch of lotto tickets. $5 lotto tickets. We took it. Oh, they're fresh. But they're from 2002. And we can scratch it. Oh, shit. It says, you really think you can get lucky, huh? But this is not like better luck next time. This means like switching your fortune around, and someone wrote this in. Not that, you know, like try again next time. This is like a threat. Wow. This is even worse. This one says, I guess for your son to be born into the Tan clan, I guess that's bad luck for him. It's like cursing your son. So he has bad fortune or bad fate because he was born into your family. This is all karma. Okay. It's time for the burial. Can't pass the times. Basically, if you pass the hour, that's good to do the burial. It's not good luck. So their son died, right? We know he died of epilepsy. So maybe he had a childhood problem. And maybe the reason why the father, the grandpa, stopped selling as a middleman after the son was born is because he thought his son's childhood disease was karma because he got in the business of digging up people's graves, right? Digging graves in Chinese cultures is a bad thing because, you're not only disrespecting the dead, but you're kind of like messing up another clan's family, right? People die. Ancestral worship's a big deal. And you're stealing their stuff that they're using in the afterlife and you're selling it. So it carries a lot of bad energy. And he feels like his family got cursed because he's in the business. So when his son was born, he stopped doing it, try to build up some good karma so his son doesn't have to be sick all the time. But I guess in the end, his son died and he went back to doing the business before his son died. Maybe he's going to blame himself of getting back in business about his son's death. And then the lotto ticket seems to be someone writing it in, but I don't know how they could write it in and then cover it again and then basically cursing him that his son deserved it. He can't change his luck. And, it's all karma. So it's like, you can spend some more time with our son. He had a couple flowers planted on the balcony. I'm going to go take a look, pick out a couple pots, and plant them next to the tomb. So basically, he's going to leave the mom with the coffin a little bit. So he's like, our son's dead. What does planting a few pots have to... He loved those flowers. He would have loved it to see them in front of his grave. He did nothing wrong. He shouldn't be paying this debt. What debt? Have you guys been suffering for this many years? I did those things to make some money for our family so you guys can eat well and wear well. But how do you explain that he dies of sickness? Whose fault is it? Alright, the people in charge of the burial is almost here. I'm gonna go to the balcony to look at the flowers. There's a couple pots that are broken. Like, frustrate me to look at them. Okay. Why did it get so dark all of a sudden? Oh, why is the coffin here? It's a different date. I can't interact with it, but it's a different date. So I guess we go to the balcony. Can we bring the shovel with us? Okay. There is a pot that's withered away. Clean it up. What did I do wrong? I try to find my son a job. Something, that's decent. Know everyone else trying to, get in to get the job. I build a house for my son. The best looking one. Everyone, lifts their heads up to see us. Basically, we're high above everyone else. I didn't do anything wrong. So I think we're seeing from the old man's perspective, right? When he came to the balcony. It's all your fault. Dr. Ye. Right. So the grandpa blamed the doctor for not saving the son from epilepsy, right? You murdered my son. Alright, it seems like we're getting another flashback from the grandpa's perspective, and it says, Dad, it's late in the fall. Sleeping like that on the balcony, you're gonna catch a cold. And this is probably the mother-in-law, or the the daughter-in-law or the mother of the current suicide murderer, right? I have a blanket. It's not cold. Plus, your mom is nagging all day. I'm so frustrated hearing her nag. Is Feng Feng asleep? Yeah, she slept after finishing her homework. Did she say anything? She said she missed Dad. She's still small. She can't be without her elders or parents. Feng Feng and your mom are close. Your mom treats her as her precious. We both want to see her grow up. Do you understand? Dad, I understand. Good. Then spend some more time with her. Dad, if it's cold, then come in. I'm good out here. From waking up this morning, so many people downstairs, and all of them have to lift their head up to look at our family. This is a pride thing, right? They built the store downstairs and build their living station upstairs so that everyone has to look up to their family. Like he's very, prideful of that. And so envious in those eyes. There's once that I even seen my son in the crowd. I called for him to come up, but no matter how I called, there's no response. The little old man seeing things a little, right? He misses his son too. Dad, I think you're having a dream again. Dream. If this was all a dream, then it'd be so nice. It's so nice. It would be so nice if this was all just a dream. All right, back to reality. It seems like every time we perhaps stares into a reflection, we pick up a bit of ghostly possession and see something from that perspective, right? We saw the TV reflection, and then we start seeing things from the dad's perspective there. And that rocking chair is now here. I don't think it was here earlier. I think there was a couple pots on. It doesn't matter. Let's go back in. And the phone is ringing again. Wait, Feng Feng ya. So someone's calling the granddaughter. Do you like the clothes I bought you? You like it? Oh, that's good. Night. Oh, Grandma. I have good news for you. This Saturday, I'm gonna bring you to see your dad. That's right, he came back. Please remember to wear the new clothes to let Dad take a good look at you. Oh dear, something's changed in the room. The photo of the dad is gone. It's the sound of the grandma. The dad's coming back. What does she mean by that? Forever in remembrance is what's written here. The portrait's gone, and there's a couple musical notes behind it. I am not that good at reading music notes. If that's a clue for something and we have to flick something to get that right, I don't know if I can do it. She's still around because the umbrella's still around. Oh, there's music notes at the front door. Teacher Chen, what's going on? I don't know. It's strange. The setups in the rooms are constantly changing. But I don't recall this pattern on this door. Feng Feng has a diary. The cover of the diary are this pattern. Seems like this door and the diary are the same. Both have a password lock. Do you know the password, Teacher Chen? This is the student's privacy. Of course, I don't know. Maybe there's some clues. I'm going to take a look. Police officer, can I follow you and look together? I treasured Feng Feng. I also want to know what happened to her family. If you're afraid that I might mess up the crime scene, it's okay, Teacher Chen. I also happen to want to know what happened to their family. You've been in this village for longer than I have. You should know more than me. I'll try to tell you anything that you want to know. There's no secrets in this village. Thank you for your cooperation. So she has joined the team. If we go back to sites that we already looked at, we can find more clues. Okay. So we got ourselves a new member, and we're gonna come back to this to explore with Teacher Chen. Also happens to be a storm outside right now, so it's a little bit creepy. So I'm gonna record the next episode in another time, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.